well below in all four. What did you think allowed you to do that? What did you kind of appreciate about the effort at that end?
Yeah, I mean, I think we did a good job keeping them out of transition, only 8 turnovers, so that they're not able to get out and run, which is something that they do really well. So if you can keep teams out of transition, if you keep them off the free throw line, and if you could hold them, they had 12 offensive rebounds, but we did a decent job of that. I think there was 2 possessions where they had 3 on one possession, so that's 6, and then the other 6 came throughout the game. But just controlled the margins, which allowed us, to kind of be connected on both ends.
Joe, long second half stretch for Jayson there. What goes into the decision to extend that second half stretch when you go to that? I think you did it against New York and then did it again here tonight.
I mean, just feeling the game out, see what we need. Obviously, things change a little bit when we don't have, Jalen or Drew, but at the same time, he's playing really well. He's in a groove. He's, creating for himself, creating for others. But, to me, it's when he's locked in defensively, I enjoy giving him the freedom to play more. And so he's getting more minutes, but he's doing the right thing on both ends of the floor, especially defensively.
Slow start. What changed after they had doubled you guys up?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't necessarily a slow start. We just, I think we got some really good looks we didn't make. And, out of the first 22 points, 10 of those were within our control. They had 6 points of offensive rebounds. They had 4 points in transition, and we fouled a 3-point shooter to start the game. And so I think it was 22 to 12 or something like that. And 10 of those points we knew we could take away. The other ones we were good with. So it was just a matter of continuing to do that and fight for the good shots. But I thought we picked up our activity as far as forcing turnovers and deflections in the middle of that first quarter throughout the rest of the game. That second unit did a good job of that.
You seemed pretty animated for at the end of the first half when they went on that 7-0 run and Bam hit the 3-pointer off the glass at the buzzer. Was it what kind of message you have after? Obviously there's a breakdown, but you go into the half, do you immediately start talking about that? Does it kind of flip the switch? How do you respond as a coach kind of in those moments?
I mean, listen, those are the things that when we're sitting here and we lose a close game and everyone focuses on the fourth quarter and the last minute and a half and the last shot and all that crap, and you lose the second quarter 7-0 because you don't execute the 2-for-1 and you stab in the backcourt and you give up three plays. That stuff can cost you more than what happens in the fourth quarter. But when you win, no one wants to talk about them. And so we just have to have a heightened awareness of the details of closing out quarters. That to me is the biggest difference between winning and losing. And we got away with it today. I thought, you're obviously not going to play perfect basketball, but I thought the difference between that 7-0 run and the second half is we just didn't let up. And we got back, we got it to 13, they called a timeout, and then we kept building from there. And so just having that sustained success. But that 7-0 run is why we sit here and talk about what happens at the end of close games.
You mentioned Jayson being in a groove right now. What do you like that you're seeing from him as he heads into the break here?
Again, playing both. It's just he's not just being defined by scoring. He's defending at a high level, which is really important for us. And he has to rebound. He has to play defense for us to, be great. And he's doing that. And so when he's playing connected basketball on the offensive end, he's not forcing. He's fighting the right shot, distributing. His potential assists are up, and he's just making plays. So we just need him to continue to play on both ends of the floor.
By scoring, Peyton wasn't really scoring, but I think he was on that whole 19-minute stretch.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. In the middle of the first quarter, once we put him in, I thought he picked up the ball pressure and picked up the deflections, and he spearheaded that unit of just kind of being a little bit more active. And I think he kind of got us on that run. And when you ask about Peyton, he's been doing that all year. He had 25 against New York. He can do it with scoring, but he could also do it doing other stuff. And he only gets 9 shots tonight, 1 for 8, but he has 10 rebounds. He's just can impact the game in so many different ways. He's special.